Hi, in my last video, I've been talking about the topic of how to be more effective, and I would like to share some points with you regarding effectivity in our lives. And remember that I was talking about reading books and educating ourselves. We should know that a person who does not read is no different than a person who cannot read. So, an illiterate person and a person who does not read are equally the same. A person who does not work on himself is no different from a person who cannot work on himself. So we deliberately, knowingly handicap ourselves, whether mentally, physically, or in whichever sense. So we have to be constantly working on ourselves, and I want to share a couple of points with you on how to make ourselves more effective and work better. The first point I want to share is that we should become a learning machine. So we should set every day, no matter how busy we are, no matter what commitments we have with our families, what commitments we have with our work. If we do not work on ourselves, if we do not educate ourselves, we are going to stagnate and we are going to stay at that same point in our lives for the rest of our lives, and we do not want to do that. We want to constantly grow, and to grow we need to take out, even if it is only half an hour or an hour a day, we need to take time out to educate ourselves, read books, listen to podcasts, listen to audiobooks, attend seminars, stuff like that. Second thing is that we have to remain teachable. So if we have the idea, we have the attitude, we have the notion that, oh yeah, I know it all, like many people do, and I used to do, I have the same thing, then we will not evolve. So we have to have a humbling, student-like attitude, as though, yes, I do not know. Okay. The third thing is that we have to study success. If we want to be successful, we do not need to invent a new formula to be successful. Many people have done it before, they have done it wisely, they have done it excellently, and all we need to do is learn their lives, learn the lives of successful people, learn, study autobiographies, study biographies of legends, of people who have been exemplary leaders in their lives. And so we have to study successful people, how they succeeded, and just simply use those formulas. The next point I want to share with you, the fourth point. Remember, the first point was that we have to become a learning machine. Second point was that we have to remain teachable, we have to remain humble. Third point is that we have to study success. The next point is that we have to have company with successful people. So let us not waste time with time wasters, with people who are not going anywhere in their lives, people who are just spending time here and there and not being effective, or have not really achieved anything in their lives. If we spend time with them, we are going to become similar. So if there's a group of people walking, and if there is a person who walks slowly, the rest of the group does not walk fast. The rest of the group becomes slow to join with that group, with that person. If you have a child walking with you, you will have to come down to the pace of the child. So in life, if you are living with unsuccessful people, remember, it will stunt your success. And so I'm not saying that you should alienate unsuccessful people. You should help them. You should but deliberately know that spending too much time with them, or spending time which is not effective, or if you're not teaching them or helping them, just to spend leisure time with them, will affect you. The next point is that we have to keep growing in all aspects of our life, and no matter what, we have to know that we have to work on ourselves physically. So spend some time daily on your health, mentally spend some time on your education, emotionally spend some time with your relationship, with your loved one, and we have to spend some time for our soul. I mean, I am a spiritual person, but you don't have to be. But we do know that there is an aspect of our being which is, you can call it your inner self, or your soul. So spend some time on that, and then keep growing. The next point I want to work on say is that work as hard on yourself. Work as hard on yourself as you do on your job. I mean, I don't work. I don't have a job. I run a business, but as much time as I spend on my business, I try to do. Sometimes it's not possible, but I try to spend equally, or even if it's, I try to spend some time of my day working on myself, physically, emotionally, educational wise, mental wise, and so spiritually as well. So we need to constantly um, work on ourselves, and learning will lead to, so learning every day will lead to self development, will lead to a better you, will lead to a better person in every sense and every aspect. So these are things which I ignored for many years of my life, and I wish I had known all these things before, but it's never too late. So keep studying, keep growing. Thank you.